यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन जमुना तीर बनचारी जमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी भगवद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। गुरु द्वारका धाम की जय। स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। ऑल ग्लोरी टू जय। ऑल ग्लोरी टू जय। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, वृंद देवी तुलसी महारानी की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 1st chapter, text number 42. Suryaha Agnihi Kham Marut Devaha Suryogni Kham Marut Devaha Somaha Sandhyahani Dishaha Somas Sandhyahani Dishaha Kaha Kuhu Swayam Dharma Iti Kam Kuswayam Dharma Iti hi ete dahyasya sakshinah hete dahyasya sakshinah Suryognikam maruddevah somas sandhyahani dishah kam kusvayam dharma iti hete dahyasya sakshinah Suryognikam maruddevah somas sandhyahani dishah kam kusvayam dharma iti Hyete dahyasya sakshinah. Devaha sandhyahani dishah kam kusvayam dharma iti yete dahyasya sakshinah. Kam kusvayam dharma iti yete dahyasya sakshinah. Swayam dharma iti dahyasya sakshinah. What meaning? Suryaha, the sun god. Agnihi, the fire. Kham, the sky. Marut, the air. Devaha, the demigods. Somaha, the moon. Sandhya, evening. Ahani, the day and night. Dishaha, the directions. Kam, the water. Kuhu, the land. Swayam, personally. Dharmaha, Yamaraj or the super soul. Iti, thus. He, indeed. Ete, all of these. Dahyasya, of a living entity embodied in the material elements. Sakshinaha, witnesses. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. The sun, fire, sky, air, demigods, moon, evening, day, night, directions, water, land, and Supersoul himself all witness the activities of the living entity. Please repeat this translation. The sun, fire, sky, air, demigods, moon, evening, day, night, directions, water, land, and Supersoul himself all witness the activities of the living entity. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The members of some religious sects, especially Christians, do not believe in the reactions of karma. We once had a discussion with a learned Christian professor who argued that although people are generally punished after the witnesses of their misdeeds are examined, where are the witnesses responsible for one's suffering the reactions of past karma? To such a person, the answer by the Yamadutas is given here. A conditioned soul thinks that he is working stealthily and that no one can see his sinful activities, but we can understand from the Shastras that there are many witnesses, including the sun, fire, sky, air, moon, demigods, evening, day, night, directions, water, land, and the supersoul himself who sits with the individual soul within his heart. Where is the dearth of witnesses? The witnesses and the Supreme Lord both exist, and therefore so many living entities are elevated to higher planetary systems or degraded to lower planetary systems, including the hellish planets. There are no discrepancies, for everything is arranged perfectly by the management of the Supreme God. Swabhaviki Jnana Balakriyacha. The witnesses mentioned in this verse are also mentioned in other Vedic literatures. Aditya Chandrav Anilo Analascha Dyaur Bhumi Apo Hridayam Yamascha Ahashcharatrishcha Ubecha Sande Dharmopi Janati Narasya Vrittam. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 42, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on June 8, 1976, in Los Angeles.
Translation. The sun, fire, sky, air, demigods, moon, evening, day, night, directions, water, land, and the Supersoul himself all witness the activities of the living entity.
Sujogni khang marudeva soma sandha ahani disha kang ku sayang dharma iti hi ete dvayatsa saksina. In the Christian religion, they do not believe karma, that I did something in my past life. Where is the evidence that I did something, therefore I am suffering? They take the analogy, just like a criminal in the court is convinced when there is sufficient witness. Not that I have complained against you and you go to the court, you are punished. No. My charges against you should be corroborated by sufficient witness. So the Christian religionists, they do not believe in the next birth, transmigration of the soul, or something like that. But they do not believe also in the fruitive activities, resultant action of our past life. This very word, witness, it is my personal experience. I was student in the Scottish Churches College in Calcutta, and we had to attend half an hour Bible class. So, Dr. W.S. Harcourt, he was teaching, Reverend Dr. W.S. Harcourt. He said, I remember, that where is the evidence? The Hindus believe in the karma, but where is the evidence that I did it? The answer is here. That we may not compare our inefficiency with the arrangement of the Supreme Lord. Now, God has kept so many witnesses. How we can escape? Here is the least of witnesses. Surya, first of all, the sun. So, how you can escape Surya's light? You cannot escape. So here is one witness. Then Agni, fire. Then Khong, the sky, where there is no sky. Here we are sitting, there is sky. And there is light also. Then Marut, Here, Deva, who is Deva? Demigod, yes. Then Soma, at night there is moon. Sandhya, evening, or noon. Moon is also Sandhya. Sandhya means junction. When the night is going away, the day is coming early in the morning. That is also Sandhya. When midday, the forenoon is passing, the afternoon is beginning, that is also Sandhya. Three Sandhya. Three Sandhya. We have to chant Gayatri Mantra, three Sandhya. Early in the morning, in the midday, and in the evening. That is three Sandhya. Jasya prasadat bhagavat prasada, jasya prasadat nagati kutopi. What is next line? Three Sandhya. This three Sandhya. Early in the morning, midday, and in the evening. Every Sandhya is witness. Sandhya, honey, day and night together, whole day, 24 hours, honey. Ahani, loka, gachanti, jama mandiram. This ahani. Every day, hundreds and thousands of living entities are dying. Sesha siddham icchanti, kimasajya mata param. Still, when he is not dead, he is thinking, I will not die. I will live. This is the wonderful thing, most wonderful thing. Everyone should be prepared for death. Death is inevitable. From Disha and 10 directions, north, south, east, west, the four corners, 8, and up and down. There are 10 directions, so where you will go? Everywhere there is witness, you cannot escape. Kanku, Sayang, what is Kanku? Water and earth, yes. So, how you can escape God's eyes? Sarvato panipadastat, sarvato chakshu. Everywhere God's eyes are there. So, you cannot escape. You are wanting witness. Here are so many witnesses. How you can hide your sinful activities? That is not possible. You can hide yourself from the material laws, that the police has not seen me, then I will escape. No. In God's law, you cannot do that. That is not possible. So we should remember it, that when we act sinfully, then there are so many witnesses, and we have to be punished. You cannot escape. Sang, these are so many God's witnesses, and over and above them, Sang, the personality of Godhead in his super soul feature. Super soul means God is present in everyone's heart. Not only heart, he is everywhere present, even within the atom. Annantara sang paramanuchayantara sang. Ekapasau rachayatam jagadanna koti jatshaktirasti jagadanna chaya jadantam andantarasang paramanuchayantarasang govindamadi purusam tamamaya. The Lord, in order to maintain this material world, how He has expanded, it is described in the Shastra. Ekapasau rachayatam jagadanna koti. Jagadanna means this universe. Anda, it is egg-like. Anda means egg-like. Jagat Anda, the universe. So that universe is not one. We are seeing only one universe with our these naked eyes. But when we see through the eyes of Shastra, authority, Shastra Chakhusha, this is basic knowledge. That don't be simply after your these defective eyes. What is the value of these eyes? There are so many things. Just like this morning we are discussing. You take photograph from the sea, what you will see? But there are many millions of fishes within the sea. What you will take photograph? They say that we have taken photograph of the moon planet, there is no life. What is the value of this photograph? Can you take photograph in the water? How many fishes are there? So what is the value of your photograph? This is the difficulty, that these rascals do not accept that they are defective. That is the difficulty. With their defective senses, they are thinking we are perfect. Because we have got a photograph, telescope, therefore it is sufficient. It is made by you. You are defective, and whatever you make, that is defective. This is the conclusion. This is the right conclusion. A blind man, if he creates some telescope, can he see? You are blind, what you can see? But they are taking evidence, we have seen with photograph, with telescope. So these questions were never raised. We are now raising this question. And they are passing on. No, this is not the process. The process is Shastra Chakhusya, Sabda Pramanam, that is Vedic. Sabda Pramanam. Just like you are sleeping and somebody is coming to kill you with knife. So, how you can take precaution? You are sleeping. But some of your friend or relative, get up, there is enemy, immediately wake up. That means you see with the ear, not with the eyes. The real seeing is through the eyes, through the ears. Suppose one does not know who is his father. So, how he can see the father? Through the ear, not with the eye. That is not possible. The mother says, my dear child, here is your father. And you see through the eyes, here is my father. So therefore, real eyes, the ear, not these eyes. Real eyes. That is real seeing. Therefore Shastra says, Vedic knowledge, that Shastra Chakhusya, Pashyati Jnana Chakhusya, one can see by the eyes of knowledge, not by these blunt eyes. This is useless. You cannot see. And how you can see through the Sabda, Shastra means Sabda, through the ear. My Guru Maharaj used to say don't try to see a saintly person by your eyes. You see a saintly person by the ear. Because if you hear from the saintly person, and if he is speaking from the experience which he has had from the another saintly person, this is called Guru Parampara. Then the knowledge is perfect. Yesterday, the Jamaduta said that iti susuma. Never said I have seen it. Vedu Narayana Sakshat Swayambhu iti susuma. You have heard it. Vedu Narayana Sakshat, he never says, I have seen it. No. It is susruma. So this is experience, real knowledge. Veda Narayana Sakshat. Veda is directly Narayan. So, Narayan, you can see Narayana. You can hear about Narayana. Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Vishnu is Narayana. This is the beginning of understanding Narayana. Savanam Kirtanam. Never says by seeing, by touching, by licking up. No. You cannot say. That is not experience. Real experience is, it is susuma. So, if we take our knowledge that there is no witness what we did in our previous life, that is nonsense. Here there are so many witnesses. It is susuma, here. You cannot say there is no witness. You hear from the Vedic literature how many witnesses are present there for all your activities and how they are becoming recorded. Minutely, and everything will be judged. Therefore the Jamaraj is there. So, this is our position that Prakitekriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasa ahankara vimuratma. Anyone who is proud of his so-called knowledge, so-called experience, simply I believe, I think, it may be, suppose, what is this knowledge? All nonsense. When you get knowledge, susruma from the authority, that is knowledge. Otherwise all useless. All useless. Because your senses are imperfect. You cannot see properly. You cannot hear properly. You cannot touch properly. You cannot smell properly. These are your instruments for getting experience. You cannot go. How you can say in other planets there is no life? You cannot go. According to the scientists' calculation, they say that to go to the topmost planet, it will take 40,000 years. Who is going to travel 40,000 years? But you are seeing, the planets are there. Go there and see. You cannot estimate of one universe, which you are practically seeing. And in the Shastra here, there are millions of universes. Jasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti, kotishu asesha vasudhadi vibhuti vinnam, tad brahma nishkalam ananta asesha bhutam, govindamadi purutam, tamangvaya. So, we have to take knowledge from Shastra. And who will teach me Shastra? Sadvijnanatham sa gurumeva vigache. Go to Guru. Sadvijnanatham. Just like you go to some superior person to learn something. That is the process. Similarly, the same process. You have to go to a person who has also heard Sushruma. You go to that. Not that to a person who says that I suppose, I believe, maybe, no. You go to the person who says, it is Sushruma, we have heard it from other. You have to go to that person. Srotriyam Brahmanistam. Who is Guru? Srotriyam, who has properly heard. Srotriyam. And what is the result? Brahmanistam. By hearing, he is firmly convinced there is God. You have to go to such Guru. If you go to a fakkar, what do you teach you? No. Fakkar means one who talks much without any knowledge. It's called fakkar. So, everything in direction is there. Tad vijnanatham. If you want to know that science, then tad vijnanatham guru meva. Must. Gachet. This verb is used when there is this sense must. If somebody says, all right, I shall learn even without going to any guru. No, that is not possible. Therefore this verb is used. Gachet. You must if you want to learn. Otherwise you remain in darkness. This is Vedic injunction. Sushruma. You must hear from the right source. Then you will get perfect knowledge. So therefore, whether there is witness or not witness, we cannot understand from a so-called professor. There is witness, Shastra says. And how can you deny it? If Surya, first word is Suburja. The Surya is the eyes of God. One eye. Another eye is moon. And it is described in the Shastra. Jat chakshuresha sabita sakalagrahana raja samastha suramurti asesha teja jasyagaya bhramati sanghritakala chakro govindamadipurijam tamang bhaja. So Surya, you can see that we have got some rays of the eyes 3 feet. But you see, from the 93 million miles away, he is seeing it. So brightly he is seeing. So you have to understand in that way. The Shastra says, here is the eye. Another eye, one after another, one after another. How he will escape? That is not possible. Therefore, we must be very cautious and, I mean to say, with sense we must act, and if we act according to the direction of the Shastra, then our position is safe. Otherwise, we are risking life. Risking life means this human life. Human life, the dog has got ear. We have got also ear. But the dog cannot understand Shastra. That is not possible. Or the elephant has got ear, very big ear. Does it mean that he can hear more? No. This is Askalda. One must be quite able to hear, to understand Shastra. Therefore Shastra is meant for the human society. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find the Sanatana Goswami teaching, you will find Anadi Bohinmog Jeev Krishna Bhuli Gela Ataev Krishna Ved Purana Korila. Why these Vedas and Puranas are there? Just to remind us. The Veda Purana Korila. Veda with 4 Vedas and other literatures, abiding by the Vedas. Purana means supplementary Vedas. There are many historical incidences. They say mythology. No, it is not mythology. It is from selected historical incidences put together by the same Vedic instruction for common man. In the Vedas, the mantras are there, common man cannot understand. Dharma dasya jataha athata brahma jigyasa. This Veda mantra goes on. But ordinary person, they cannot understand. Therefore, the same Vedas explain with reference to the historical incidences. That is called Puran. Puran means which completes. Purana. Purayati iti Puran. So, the Mayavadi philosophers, they say the Puranas are stories. No, the Bhagavad is Purana. It is full of stories. But what kind of stories? All Vedic instruction. Just like Ajami. Ajami began Itihas. The Bhagavad Purana is speaking Itihas in the beginning. It is there. Sukadeva Goswami is giving incidences of Itihas, history. Example from the history. So this is actual fact. In order to convince Parikshit Maharaj how chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is powerful, he is giving a lesson from the history. How Ajami was delivered simply by chanting Narayana. This is the incident from the history. And it is history, the story begins, Karnakubji. Karnakubji is still there in India. Perhaps you have heard the name of Kanpur. So, that is within the Karnakubji area. Karnakubji Dija, there is a Brahmin in Karnakubja. Historical name is after. It is history. It is not story, mythology, no. The story, it is historical fact. Anything which is described in the Shastra, the Bhagavad is Mahapurana. Don't be misled. These are mythology. No, these are historical facts. And we have to learn the Vedic knowledge by the description selected from the history, so that we can easily understand. This is the purpose. So in this human form of life, we should be very careful what is ordered that you should do like this. It's like if you go to a medical man, so if you are diseased, the medical man, physician will give you a prescription that you take this medicine and you do not take this kind of food, you can take this kind of food. Ahara potha. So, if you want to cure your material disease, then the two things are required, the medicine and the food. Potha, it is called potha. The proper food and proper medicine. The proper medicine is chanting Hare Krishna, and the proper food is Krishna Prasada. Take these two things, you are liberated. Thank you very much.